Good evening. Welcome to Maximilian Austro-Hungarian restaurant.
Yes, Maximilian's in North Hollywood,
Yeah.
which is not coincidentally named after me. He said it was, but we don't believe him.
Yeah.
I think it was named after the Emperor Maximilian. And we're here to talk about the bounty of Hungarian cuisine. It's one of the world's greatest and most underappreciated and underrepresented cuisines. So we're starting out with appetizers. We've got goulash soup. You pronounce it.
Gulyás leves.
Goulash leves. And this is one of the most famous dishes from Hungary. And it's basically a beef soup with, what's in here? Potatoes, vegetables.
Bell pepper, tomato, onion, and vegetables.
And lots of paprika.
And lots of beef chunks.
And I'm going to taste it right now. And where and when is this eaten?
This will eaten originated from the puszta, where the herds, the cattle, and their shepherd, they have no time to go home because they have to take care in the puszta outside.
So the puszta is the flat plain where all the in the middle of the country.
Yeah.
And Laszlo used to have a restaurant. By the way, his name is Laszlo Bosányi, and it's not that easy to pronounce.
Yeah.
But we'll call him Laci for the rest of the interview. And the fact is that this soup has been exported all over the world. In every country, they do it a little bit differently. It's very popular in Germany. But in Germany, it's much thicker. You see here, you have a kind of a clear broth. It's not like a floury soup, like a chowder.
The German use rooks. The Hungarian never use rooks.
Now I'm going to switch one dish here and show you something that's eaten in Hungary for an appetizer. These are goose cracklings, and they're called töpörtyű.
Liba töpörtyű.
Liba means goose, and töpörtyű, I guess, is a crackling, right?
Crackling has to be always crispy,
And
crunchy and crispy.
So let me try one.
Yeah.
It's like the world's greatest potato chip, but it's made out of goose skin. And next, can you hand me the langos? Next we have something really special. This is called langos, and this is a bread that's made out of a potato flour and a wheat flour, and it's deep fried and it's puffy, and you rub a clove of garlic on it like so. You eat it when it's hot. It's cooled down a little, and here we have
Sour cream.
some accompaniment. Sour cream,
And sheep cheese.
sheep's cheese,
And apple.
and caviar.
Caviar is only when festligkeit,
So
not every day.
Festlichkeit.
Only festligkeit
for,
when
special
somebody
occasions.
gets married, yeah.
Okay. So which should I try it with here?
Now, try first the sour cream,
The sour cream, which is
and
this.
then with the cheese, and then the apple.
This is a really incredible bread. And this is the sheep milk cheese.
Yeah.
I like that even more than the sour cream. And then the apple. This is like an apple compote.
Apple compote, yeah.
And finally, I guess I should try the caviar. And this is this salmon caviar or
That's a red salmon caviar.
red salmon caviar?
We have no original caviar in America.
So now we have a mixed appetizer plate, and Hungary is a country that has as many salamis as France has cheeses. So what do we have here on the plate? Let's go around this way.
Butter and garlic, little bit.
And now maybe we would have this wine.
Yeah.
This is a wine from Circa. It's like a Pinot Gris, isn't it?
Pinot Gris, that's mean gray friar, and that's very well go with crackling and dry salami. And we have here other cake Frankisch from Takler.
Which is like a Blau Frankisch in
Blau
German.
Frankisch, that's like a Pinot Noir.
Like a Pinot Noir. Right.
That's very good to go well with the soup and ham and salami.
And lastly, we have on the table something very special, some chanterelle mushrooms. and he's plated it with ham, and I don't know what these things are. And what is this thing?
That's my creation. That's a roka gomba.
Roka gomba.
Yeah, air-dry Hungarian salami, and it's a balsamic reduce with quail eggs.
Quail
and
eggs.
That's a sauce tartare.
So how should I eat this?
That's an appetizer.
What do you break a piece off of the mushroom?
No, that will be sliced.
Oh, I see.
That will be sliced, and that's for a light lunch or a small portion for appetizer.
All right, now we're gonna come back in a minute with the main courses. I think I'm gonna leave this for the next time I need a light snack. Yes, we're back at Maximilian's with Laszlo Bosányi. We call him Laci. He made all this Hungarian food. This is classic Hungarian food. We're gonna start with one of the most famous dishes from Hungary called székely gulyás, or Transylvanian goulash, which is basically pork in Hungary, but here he uses veal, sauerkraut that has been reduced in its sourness, caraway seeds, and sour cream. It's kind of a casserole, and it's traditionally, you would eat with these accompaniments.
With the potato.
With the potato,
Yeah.
with these Hungarian-style potatoes,
This go with
and
the-
maybe some of the cucumber salad. So why don't you tell me a little bit about this dish as I taste it?
This dish called székely gulyás, that's originated from Transylvanian. There is a group of people they called székelys, and the Hungarian kings brought them to defend the Hungarian Grenze against the Tataren
The border.
border. There was very famous military people, the székelys, and they created this dish because they have to sitting many long hours in the hills and watching the enemy.
Now, these are the spices that are used in this dish. We have dill, we have caraway seeds, and we have marjoram.
Yeah.
We don't use a lot of marjoram in the United States, but it's a great spice. Now, I'm going to move this dish, and I'm going to bring over the Maximilian plate. Here we have these giant utensils, and he makes his own sausages here.
Yes.
And so we have two kinds of sausages
The
here.
three kinds.
Well, we have the blood sausage, which
Véres hurka,
Véres hurka.
májas hurka,
And-
és a sült kolbász.
which is a garlic sausage.
Garlic sausage.
And then he's thrown in this piece of
Duck leg.
duck leg for good measure, which is sort of like a confit of duck.
Yeah.
Now, which one should I taste first?
First, you should taste a liver sausage.
That's this?
Yes, the black sausage.
Well, the black sausage.
A black sausage.
All right.
Yeah. And then you should taste the liver sausage,
That's great.
and then the garlic sausage.
Okay.
And for end, you leave the duck leg.
All right.
With there we have a Cabernet Sauvignon from Villány. That's the Hungarian Mediterranean.
Yep.
They're made by today the most talented winemaker Attila Gere, and it's this classic Bordeaux-style Hungarian wine from Villány.
And this sausage is fantastic.
Fantastic.
And it's got a lot of paprika in it, which gives it
Paprika and garlic.
some sweetness, and it's got lots of vitamin C. And you would eat that with
With
these,
the sauerkraut, braised sauerkraut, and sweet and sour red cabbage.
which I will taste the sauerkraut here.
Yeah.
And this is not as sour as a German sauerkraut.
No, that's braised to mildness and with little bit paprika.
Now, did you say I should or should not taste the duck leg?
You should.
All right. So this is nice. It's nice and crispy.
Yeah.
And this is the duck leg.
Outside crispy, inside tender.
And then lastly, we've got a veal purkolt, which is kind of a stew, which he serves with spätzle.
Homemade spätzle.
Well, how do you say this spätzle in Hungarian? You have another word for it.
Nokedli.
Nokedli, right.
Nokedli, that's originated from Schwabland, the nokedli. The Hungarian took over, and that's called borjú pörkölt. Borjú pörkölt galuskával és uborka saláta.
And with cucumber salad.
Yeah, that's a
How do you get the
classic
meat
dish.
so tender?
Tender. We're using the high quality meat, the best quality.
And this is cold and refreshing, and it's
Acidity, they help you balance the food.
and this is a great Cabernet Sauvignon from Attila
We
Gere.
real taste.
Not Richard Gere, but Attila Gere.
Not Richard Gere. Attila Gere. He is the most talented Hungarian winemaker
He's a-
this time. This is from the young generation.
I love this dish.
Yeah.
Actually, I like it all.
That's a winter dish, a székely káposzta. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to come back with a little dessert. So now we have one of the glories of European cuisine, Hungarian desserts. And we have 3 desserts on the table. The first one we're going to start with is Maximilian's cake. It's a little creation that Laszlo is going to tell you about. What's in it?
This is a chestnut, raspberry, and walnut biscuit, and covered with Warhol chocolate.
The French chocolate
Yeah,
you use.
the French.
Okay, and then you would have a little Tokaj.
The-
This is a special wine from northeast Hungary, and it's the most famous dessert wine in Hungary.
The several time beaten Chateau Yquem, and now when Tokai go to competition, Chateau Yquem doesn't go because the reputation badly hurt twice already.
But it's a lot less expensive than
Lot
Chateau
more-
d'Yquem.
The Chateau Yquem usually costs 300 a bottle, and this costs only $60 a bottle.
It's a very, very good, rich, a little bit raisiny, slightly oxidized, and very, very intense dessert wine.
The French tried to copy this, but they have no succeed because where in Hungary they have a cave with a special fungus that doesn't exist anywhere else in the world. And there's a special fungus in the cave give them this exceptional aftertaste that the taste not a wine, the taste on a nectar, a fruit.
It's like
and-
botrytis.
And to get by side is dry, not that sweet like Chateau Yquem. That's not honey sweet, it's a fruity sweet.
Raisiny a little
Yeah.
bit. Now, this is another dessert that uses chestnuts. It's called Gestenya puree, chestnut puree.
Gestanya puree.
And it's eaten with whipped cream and apricots, and it's very, very rich, this dessert.
Lots of minerals.
Wow, it's great. I should maybe taste a little of the fruit.
Fruit make a nice combination that smooth down the chestnut, heavy
It's
chestnut
wonderful.
Taste.
And lastly, we've got crepes or palachintas. The Germans call them palatschinken, with walnuts and apricots. Very Hungarian.
Yeah, that's a classic Hungarian, most popular. That's originated from France, but then come mostly in Vienna from Austria. They call palachinta, but the Hungarian they bring to perfection because they make many, many different type of palachinkan: apricot, walnut, poppy seed, sweet cheese, and other plum, and they have all called Gundel palachinta, with this walnut and chocolate and flambéed with rum.
So we've been talking to Chef Laszlo Bosányi at Maximilian's restaurant in North Hollywood. We've had a Hungarian feast of appetizers, main dishes, and desserts, and that's all for now. Thanks, Laci.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.